Thank you very much. Ar ver is a green use of galère, pause more on the massive no coins for shelter shot, so Holland Cotrog. I'm delighted to be here. I'm not going to say very much at the moment, except to say that I've been privileged to live through some extraordinary changes in the welfare and rights of gay people in this country. And it is a joy to be here in City Hall, the heart of this great city of Dublin, in the presence of our very supportive Lord Mayor, Emer Costello, and to see the rainbow flags along the River Liffey. I would just say this: you were told not to light up. How can you not light up? You may not light up a fag, but you can light up 4 fags. You can light up with pride. I'll say a few words at the end, but I just want to say one thing before I introduce Lord Mayor. She's on a very tight schedule. We all need heroes, and we have heroes here. We have some of my colleagues from the Oireachtas, including the marvellous Ivana Barczyk and my friend Paul Coughlin. But we also have a member of our own community, Shane Dillon, who was very much involved in the flotilla to Gaza, and I was extremely proud of the clear way in which he gave his evidence to the Foreign Affairs Committee. It was one of the most remarkable performances, and I hadn't even realised he was gay. Apparently we met once or twice, but there we are. It is wonderful to have somebody like that in our midst, but it's also wonderful to have the endorsement of our own first citizen of Dublin, the Lord Mayor, Emer Costello, and so I'd like to invite her to open the festivities here this evening. Lord Mayor.
Senator Norris, thank you very much for that wonderful introduction. And members of the Oireachtas, and while Senator Norris acknowledged the presence of the members of the Oireachtas, I too wanted to acknowledge the members of the City Council here this evening. The Deputy Lord Mayor, Councillor Kevin Humphreys, Councillor Rebecca Moynihan, Councillor Carina Dawley, Councillor Laurie O'Toole, Councillor Marie Metcalfe and Councillor Damien O'Farrell. And I'm sure if there are other councillors in the House, they will make their presence felt. Oh, Councillor Eric Byrne, who is sitting right in front of me, but the microphone is and Councillor Éoin O'Riordan is down there as well. So there's a good, strong representation from the City Council here, and I think that that's as it should be as we celebrate the opening of the Pride Festival here in City Hall, at the heart of local democracy in the city. And as Lord Mayor, I'm really delighted to be here because I get to do this gig twice this year, and I believe that I'm only one of 2 Lord Mayors that has actually had that privilege. Because I have just an extra 2 weeks in my term because I was elected a little bit early last year after the local elections. But it's really wonderful. So if I made a mess of it last year, I've got the chance to put that to right this year, and hopefully I'll do you proud. This is a really joyous occasion. As Senator Norris has said, the rainbow flags adorning City Hall, it was actually really remarkable walking up, and it was lovely to see it, and it's lovely to see the flags that are here. And the flags have a very symbolic message because they have a message of diversity and pride in our city. And that is something that is really, I think it's a really good message to be sending out here tonight from City Hall. I've had the pleasure of being Lord Mayor for the last year, and as my term comes to an end, it's with some sadness. But I would say that I have always been very proud to work with the LGBT community here in the city. And over the year, I've participated in many joyous events, and I've also participated in some of the more serious sides to the messages that you relay as well. And we've celebrated Pride, we've celebrated theatre festivals, we've celebrated film festivals. I celebrated Marriage Equality's 2nd birthday and hope that they go out of existence soon enough at the same time, and that they achieve their aims. I've celebrated many different events with the LGBT community. And also, I've been very happy to have worked with the LGBT community in the work that I've been doing as well, which is trying to promote economic renewal in the city. And one of the ways in which we can do that is to show Dublin as being an open city, as being a diverse city, and as being a city that is creative and that is open and a very tolerant city. And the engagement of the LBGT community in the work that I was doing in terms of the Lord Mayor's Commission on Employment was actually very, very welcome. And they brought some fresh thinking to that. And Glenn made a very significant submission to the Lord Mayor's Commission on Employment. And I just want to thank Glenn for that. Also, in terms of the work that I've done, I know that Glenn and some of the people did some work with the EU Fundamental Rights Agency, and again we looked at some very serious issues about the LGBT community working in the Guards and how both working as members of An Garda Síochána and also then in working with An Garda Síochána in how they deal with issues that do actually affect the LGBT community. So I would say to you that just over the course of the past year, I have really enjoyed the engagement. I have really learned from the engagement, and I have really come to love and respect each and every one of you who I have worked with. And I just want to say, as I come to the end of my term now, thank you for the privilege of allowing me to work with you, and thank you for the work that you do for our city, because all of those festivals combined do actually bring so much of a positive image of the city, which is very important to the city as we try to place ourselves on a kind of a global stage, that Dublin is up there and out there, and it's attracting people to the city for all of the different types of festivals that have been organised. And I must say, like, one of some of the best films I saw this year were as part of the film festival. So I'm very pleased to lend my support to you. I hope that the Pride event is a major success this year. Even after I go back to being a city councillor, I'll still continue to support you and to work with you in whatever way I can. And but I look forward in particular to being here to see the Pride Parade pass by City Hall on the 26th of June, and that's my last Saturday, and it'll be one of my last official functions. And I'm really happy that that is the way I will be spending my last Saturday afternoon as Lord Mayor. So I wish you a very successful Pride. I'm sure that it will be. And thank you for coming here to City Hall in such numbers this evening. And once again, thank you for your contribution to our wonderful city of Dublin.
I'd like to thank the Lord Mayor on your behalf, and now I'd like to ask Oisín to make the presentation. It's one we prepared earlier because it's already been photographed for the press, but we thought it would be nice that you should see the presentation taking place officially.
We have a small gift for you, our Lord Mayor, from Rosa Devine, who's, I suppose, a budding artist and is currently studying with NCAD. And it's inscribed, I suppose, in recognition of your support to Dublin Pride and to the LGBT community during your term in office.
Thank you so much.